I should probably edit that. Whoopsies. Lol. Oh, Jeff Roberts, you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. True, true, true. What's good, Panda? Yeah, I was like kind of sad I couldn't go. Like, I was really sad I couldn't go to Double Down, but I wasn't that sad. Because I hadn't been like playing or practicing or anything, because I had just been laying on the couch for 2 weeks straight because of COVID. Woo! I'll probably listen to some music real quick before we start because, yeah, I'm chilling. It's good, Pig Night. I feel like I can't call you Pig Night because you just want Pig Night and Smash. Like, that's not you. But what's good? I need to move my mic. Like, yeah, Proto's interesting to watch. Uh, what's good, Raph? The like hardest part about analyzing Proto in America versus analyzing Proto in Japan, and it's very similar to like analyzing pretty much any Min is any Min that plays against a region a lot typically starts to perform worse over time. It's just kind of like the character's nature. Once you like learn a lot of things, because there's so many things that you need to like learn about the Min matchup before you can like fight her effectively. And then there's also the point that like on the Min player side, it just gets like really, really, bro. I would have been Emily. You know we would have been hitting those tapes. Like, hey, what you try and play? Oh, it would have been too lit, but it's all good. Um, but yeah, on like the Min player side, there's this like idea that okay, so the most important thing when you're playing as Min is to like stopping the jump. Like if people can jump in on you, because it's like her like one weakness or whatever. Not her one weakness, but one of her like very few weaknesses that she has as a character. You need to be able to like stop her jumping or stop the opponent from jumping in on you. And when you play against people that you play against all the time, it becomes less of like I understand what they're gonna do and more of like a guessing game because you play them so much that you kind of just have to bet on covering the jump like every single time. It's really frustrating. So you like keep covering the jump and then one time they'll just like run under you and then disadvantage or like put you in disadvantage forever. Um but when you play against like people that don't play against Min a lot, or even if they do, if they play against a specific Min style a lot, then it's a lot different. So you can get away with a lot of things that you personally like to do because they're expecting something else. So it's really cool. Like there's like this cool dynamic to Min where like people are like really confused a lot of the time because they have to figure out what uh they have to figure out like what type of Min you are before figuring out you as a player. So it gives us like extra layer of like security when you're playing in bracket. And that's like why Min like such a strong tournament character. Despite her being like really stressful and sometimes she may just her recovery and disadvantage can be a little rough sometimes. When you're playing against people that don't know how to exploit it and playing against people that don't play against Min because there aren't that many good Mins in the world or like not good ones but great ones in the world. Um you can get away with a lot more. Um Man, I want to listen to some music. Oh, it's good, Big Olive. Frodo's near into a B catching a lot of people up here. Oh, yeah, like he So one thing I learned from Proto when I first started watching him, like a really long time ago, was I'll explain it when we're like watching the set, but a lot of times what he'll do, I never chose music. I'm just gonna choose this. A lot of times what he'll do is if you're off stage, he'll alternate between covering. That was really loud. Sorry. He'll alternate between throwing out an arm forward like Ram, and then canceling it with up B if they decide to go high, or just doing up B first. Uh, Sometimes it feels like reaction, but a lot of times it just feels like he's like conditioning them to go certain places that he wants them to be. Um, and I learned that from him a long time ago, specifically because he played against Rob, and that's like really effective against Rob because it cuts off him. Like Rob's like to recover high, kind of like snakes, right? So like it cuts off him being able to recover high. He just throws the up B up, and then woo, yeah, they explode. But yeah, yeah. Okay, I think this time I'm gonna have the commentary on, so I need to play it a little bit and then see like how loud it is and compare it to me. Give me 1 second. All
Okay,
right.
and this is something that
That is
like
so
you've said
loud.
before, right? I mean, he's been working on this route for quite some time, and whoa, almost starting things off with a 0 to death immediately. Hold up, hold up.
I mean, they said Leo was getting a little bit coaching, man. They didn't tell us.
All right, tell me when it's like acceptable or like a good level, because you know they get excited, like commentators get excited and stuff, and they get like really loud. So let me know when like it's because that's probably like they do scream sometimes, but that's like the loudest it's gonna get probably. You think this is a good ratio? Okay, then I won't.
Questions, Charles, and we may not be privy to the answers. We can just sit here and enjoy the show. And Leo is certainly putting on one right now, absolutely decimating Proto, who has yet to come up with any answers a minute into this match.
Absolutely, yeah, he's getting destroyed.
Let's go back to the beginning. They sound fine even when they yell. It's too lit. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, it doesn't sound great, Mars? Or does I pretend you're not talking about me? You just got here. What's good, Tyler? Okay, so before I like start this, there's something that I realized. Okay, so what I'm my current plan is to day of, like I'll do like a like a recap that like encapsulates what happened the entire day, and then just throughout the weeks I'll like stream analysis of different sets because I don't. There's so many sets that I want to dig into, but I just feel like I don't have enough time if I'm trying to like recap the entire event. So if I can just do like a like this is what happened day one and this is what happened day two, cool, and then throughout the rest of the week I'll just go through like matches and stuff. That's my current plan. Um, Mimin's role is very good. Yes. Oh, you played Proto and Cruz? How did I miss that? Oh yeah, because they sent in Zomba, right? And then they sent in you. I think what's interesting is and I told the Buzz this a long time ago, but a lot of people seem to think that Rob just flat out beats Min Min, but I don't think that's the case. Um I think that Rob has the potential to edgeguard Min Min, and that's pretty much it. I think the majority of the game, Rob can't actually like play neutral or anything, and he's somehow Min Min. Minmin's kind of ridiculous sometimes, but Minmin can edge guard Rob as well. Um, Regardless of if he tries to go high or low. So there's a lot of times where like Minmin's just winning by existing, and Rob kind of has to figure it out. Yeah, that's okay, but I saw Zomba, the person that destroys Minmin's, not destroy that one. Rob's laser, you can just up smash it or shield it. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It goes through arms, but like even if you throw an arm and Rob lasers at the same time, more likely than not, you're gonna win the trade because you're gonna push Rob off stage. But I've always said like forever that I think Min Min Rob is even, but every Min Min except for me and Proto says that Min Min gets absolutely destroyed, but I just don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I need to like play every Rob in the world or something. I don't know. Because I haven't played Zomba. I played Anathema and I lost 3-2. And that was right after the patch, and there were some intricacies about the matchup that I didn't know changed. Like before, you couldn't Rob couldn't forward air out of shield, Min Min doing nair on Rob's shield, but Rob could. And that's like actually a big part of the matchup because now when you're landing, you have to think a little bit harder about like how you're gonna land because you get punished for just doing like nair on shield. So some things have changed, but other than that, I haven't lost to a Rob in quite some time. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Leo Proto. So like going into this, I was like kind of shocked that Leo decided to play Rob because last time he lost to a Min Min in winners, which was DeBuzz at is that Low Tide or Riptide? I think that was Low Tide, yeah. Low Tide City. It was Aegis Min Min, and he switched to Joker and then he 6-0'd him. And it seemed to me like Leo really wanted to win this event. Um but then I saw that he tweeted like, he wasn't feeling well and all that, and he just wasn't 100%. So Rob like made sense, but I was really expecting to see Joker here. And I was also interested in seeing Leo's Joker versus Proto's Min Min because I also think that Min Min either beats or goes even with Joker. But again, I just seem to be really optimistic about the character, I guess, because all the other Min Mins think that Joker wins. But I'm pretty sure Proto goes Min Min against Zach Ray's Joker as well. So yeah, but I was expecting to see Joker. We didn't see Joker. We saw Rob. Greninja does very well. I mean, Leo plays so many characters. Leo could play Wolf into Min Min. It's not like the freeze matchup, but it allows you to be a little more flexible with the way you want to approach situations because you have laser and you're just aerial mobility makes it really hard, and Wolf thrives on like ledge trapping, and Min Min has some of the worst ledge options in the game. So he could go like Wolf. He could play Greninja. No, he's like experiments with Greninja. I hope at some point he tries to play Meta Knight, but we'll see if that happens. I think Meta Knight does pretty well into Min Min. Uh, but yeah, who knows? We'll see what Leo decides to do. But I thought to myself, there's absolutely no way that Leo like knows this matchup. Like, I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, you're gonna try it and it might work, but it's not gonna work for 2 sets. That was like my immediate thought. Because as Proto figures it out, like, it's just gonna get infinitely harder. And that's like the thing I talked about before earlier with Min Min. Like, sometimes you just need a little bit of time to figure it out, but you don't want too much time because then you're kind of just guessing over and over again. So, um, I'll go through like situations and stuff, but let's start it out.
Okay, and this is something that, like you've said before,
Boom.
he's been
Okay. First things first, when you're playing against Min, your goal is almost always to throw her off stage. Not necessarily because you can edge guard her, but because you put her in a ledge trap situation. And because Min's ledge options are so limited, you figure out a lot about the player, and like you'll have a lot more opportunities to just to take stocks because you'll get rid of the limited options, or like figure out the limited options that they want to do like really early into the set. Because this was a best of 5, like almost any time that Leo got a throw near the ledge, he should just forward throw. The situation just kind of sucks because if Leo does forward throw and Min jumps, then Min doesn't have a double jump and they're trying to land. And if he starts to charge gyro, it's like one of those option selects where like he starts to charge gyro. If they jump, then he'll just cancel it and jump with them and figure it out from there. And then if he starts to charge gyro and they start to go low, you shoot it like perpendicular to the stage. So if they try to do an immediate up B, then it will hit them out of their up B, and then you can just go off stage and try to edge guard them because they can't up B again immediately because of the you just grab the ledge with up B and you got hit out of it, so you have to wait a little bit. Am I putting this on YouTube? Yeah. So it was like the first thing I noticed. I was like, Proto's doing, or Leo's doing up throw into forward air, which is like fine, but Min doesn't mind taking the damage. Like as long as Min's able to get back to the stage, then we're like in a really good spot as a Min player. So there's a lot of situations where I think if he had thrown Min off stage, like Min can die at 0 by you throwing her off stage, but she can't die at 0 if you do like a Rob combo into it, right? So and it's the same thing at 70. Like you could do like down throw into something, or you could just throw off stage and just get the potential like edge guard or ledge trap, especially because you're Rob. Like majority of the time you're gonna want to throw Min off stage.
on this Rob for quite some time, and whoa, almost starting things off with a 0 to death.
Boom.
Hold up.
That's a really good reaction. Like there, down throw just doesn't really do much. So again, like you try to push Min toward the edge of the stage as much as possible to get her off stage. And so like that situation just there where he also there's no way, I'm just throwing this out there, there's no way I am analyzing an hour and 15-minute video. Like there's absolutely no way. It's just not happening. But whoops. When Proto, once this situation happens, you can literally shield right here and just react because Min's air drift is so bad that even if Min decides to land with an arm into you, you're right next to her. So she either has to do arm jump or throw 2 arms. It's like kind of like a mix up, but it's really easy to win the mix up. And then if you shield and Min does double jump, then you can just unshield and just figure out whatever happens. And then it's again Min trying to land without a double jump, and she doesn't have any safe landing aerials. So he gets a punish, which is sick. And right here, you can actually forward air out of shield that as Rob. That is because of the patch where that nerf Min's like nair landing lag. You can always forward air that. So if Leo landed a forward air there, he had a pretty high chance of taking the stock, but it didn't happen. It starts to happen like later in the set though, but like just like a situation that people should be aware of. If you are playing Rob against Min, then you can always forward air out of shit that.
Some of that influence which could lead to this surprise Rob pick getting the
help.
Done.
Yeah, big boss too, man. Like
Yeah.
He's got his homie.
That was a really good roll. This is like something really instructive about playing against Min. If they hit your shield, especially with a smash attack, you have two options to get through if they decide to do a second one. It's a bit of a timing mix-up for the roll. You can jump or you can roll. It's a bit of a timing mix-up for the roll, but if you jump here, if they do a smash attack first, you can always jump over the second arm. It doesn't exist. Um, it depends on your character's like jump height and your aerial mobility, to be fair. Um, but generally most characters can just jump after the first smash attack arm. And you always get a punish on Min, no matter what. But Leo rolls through here, which is like super, super sick. I don't know if it was on reaction or not, or if he just decided he was gonna roll, but it's like you get a huge punish. He could have done pretty much anything you wanted. Forward smash, down smash, but he does grab, which is just as good. And this is why, like, you see the angle that forward throw sends. Like, this is why forward throw is so good, because she's so far off stage. You just get opportunities to, like, you get like 3 different opportunities to try to edge guard her. That's one, and then the second one happened, and you kill her. Like, it's really important to throw Min off stage as much as possible. Here, that's like a really unfortunate situation, but you can always DI up and never get put in a tech chase situation. But I don't think that's something that Leo's like super aware of, or maybe like the throw just happens so fast. Like whenever Min grabs you, there is no like down throw combo, there's no up throw combo, and there's no back throw combo. So anytime Min grabs you, you just instinctively hold up because you just prepare to DI for the forward throw, and you'll never get put in this situation. Like that's the way I think of it all the time. I'm just like, oh, Min grab me, I'm gonna hold up because what else are they gonna do, right? It's like it's not like Roy or something like that where like Roy can do down throw, and if you or forward throw, and if you DI one of them wrong, you get like mixed or whatever. There's no DI traps with Min. It's just hold up and you won't get put in this situation. So that's unfortunate, but it's also at the edge of the stage, which is kind of weird. So you might get comboed in a way you normally wouldn't, like if you tech it. But
How are you this good at Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, Leo? I need to know.
always a free grab. There, it's back throw 20 out of 20 times. Like, there's never a reason to go for this damage when you could just do back throw and like potentially end the stock. And even if you don't put in the stock, at least you have Min being off stage or Min trying to get off the ledge. Like, it's sort of like playing against Fox, but like even more extreme. Like your Fox combos shouldn't be built to do damage. Your Fox combos should be built to or combos against Fox should be built to send Fox off stage, because Fox has a very good vertical disadvantage because you have to guess between fast fall, neutral air dodge, nair, and down air or forward air being multi hits, so they like mix up your parry timing, or you could just throw him off stage and just deal with his mediocre recovery. So it's like even more extreme with Min. Like the damage doesn't matter. Like the damage is fake. Just try your best to put her in off stage or on the ledge as much as you can.
Bodying everyone with half the
How
gas. What is happening?
nice.
There are a lot of questions, Charles, and we may not be privy to the answers. We can just sit here and enjoy the show. And Leo is certainly putting on.
See, like he's getting so much damage from this offstage situation. Okay. Okay. Look. I've watched Proto a lot. I swear he got this from me. Nope. no troll. I swear he got this from me. Like, because I used to do jump nair from ledge because it was safe, but then it stopped being safe, and I was like, well, up air is safe. You just have to, the timing for it's a little weird. And he started doing it. I was like, did you get this from me, or did you just figure this out? It's not important, but I swear he did. I feel like this is a weak matchup for Leo because he has been so focused on corner pressure over off stage recently. I mean, that's just because his character choices. Like he honestly, he wasn't really going off stage with Byleth unless he did like the hold ledge up B thing against like characters with really linear recoveries. And then he would go off stage with Joker, but we haven't seen Joker in forever. And then he plays Aegis, and going off stage with Aegis is just trolling. And then he plays Corrin, and like kind of the same thing. You just ledge trap. Like Corrin is like one of the best ledge trappers in the game, so you should just ledge trap. So, um, when he played Joker and Lucina, he was more likely to go off stage. But now that he plays like characters with very strong corner pressure, he doesn't go off stage nearly as much. If I consider making a new Min matchup chart, nah. Nah. I don't think I have enough experience in a lot of the newer matchups or like in the changes of the new like I don't think I have enough experience with the nerfs in a lot of the matchups to where I would like be able to make the changes. I'll just have them the same as before. There are like a few that I play a lot that I know have gotten like slightly better or not better, but like maybe slightly worse or something like that, but not enough to like change how like viable she is or something like that. So if people want to know like who beats Min, then that's an entirely different thing. But um, I wish I remember what I was talking about before I took the break to read chat. Oh, yeah, low key. I think he got this up air thing for me, but if he didn't, it's all good. I just want to feel like it makes me feel good inside. I'm like, oh, that's new. Um, But yeah, like Leo's gotten a lot of damage off of just alleged situations. A lot of times, honestly, it doesn't apply to a lot of characters, but Mimin's actually one of the very few characters you can kind of just shield against her on the ledge. Like she she can't do anything, uh, except for jump up air, which is like extremely risky because if you get hit out of it, you just die. You don't have your jump. So, um, yeah, I think that's something that you'd probably not see or like he's just not aware of because he doesn't play against. Like I think if Leo played against like me or kind of DeBuzz, but DeBuzz is like so on and off with Moomin or like Proto, which I don't know if Proto would do that. I don't know his like personality, like if he's like a secret hider or like a not grinder. Like I'm not sure. Um, but he could learn the matchup a lot better. It's just like so many little things. Like here's the thing: at top level, like the little things matter more than at lower level. Like lower levels, like more focused on macro, but like top level is so focused on micro interactions, and like little things can just change the outcome of games. Like one or two interactions can definitely just like completely swing a game in like the other direction, and like a few mistakes that happen can change where like when you're playing at lower level, like you could make like 17,000 mistakes, but then you hit like 10 good combos or 10 good confirms or something like that, and then you win the game because like the mistakes aren't you don't get punished as hard at lower levels for like the mistakes that you make. But when you make a mistake at top level, like you're taking 70, you're on the ledge, like you're sitting there sweating. It's like, bro, what just happened? Like I messed up in neutral one time and now I'm getting smoked. But at lower level, it's just whatever. Like you might get off the ledge, you might not get juggled for 90%. Like it's whatever. The hit that he lost definitely shows matchup experience. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot that not only is it because his Rob is new, but because he just doesn't play against Moomin a lot. But anyway, so he got like a lot of damage off of the ledge trap, and this is something that you'll see Proto do throughout the entire set. You like do the up B. Sometimes it's to hit you, but sometimes it's to position himself to land like a follow up because you're gonna try to like land with Nair after it or something like that. Um, so he this time he like kind of went for the hit, but not really. It's like one of those like I'm gonna try to hit you with the tip of the hitbox. If it doesn't happen, I'm still safe, and then I'll deal with the situation afterward. Um, Once he got here though, or once Leo got here, um, he should have just primed like the idea that he was gonna do Nair, because realistically, the only thing he can do in this position is Nair to like make his landing like even remotely safe, or he has to go to ledge. And I think what he tried to do was take the stock by doing dash back megawatt forward smash, but he could have just like parried the Nair and done like down smash or up smash, and he would have killed him. But whatever, it happens.
I like that stall a little bit, right, Leo, to make sure he doesn't get hit by that up B. Side B is going to find the mark, just kind of covering a lot of space.
Okay, again, it's one of those things where you don't play against the character a lot, so you don't really like expect it, and you go for like your normal ledge traps. When you hit Min off stage, like boom, bro, you just shield. Like there's no, because more likely than not, they're gonna try to hit your shield, or hit you before they grab the ledge. And because we're doing all this, like we lost a ledge trap situation, which could result in something huge, because he had gyro facing down, and I don't know which direction Leo was facing, but it's really hard for Min to get off the ledge with the gyro right there. So it just sucks that he's like losing opportunities, but it's good on Proto to be aware of like him making these mistakes, you know?
That megawatt though is going to push him far away. Can Proto
Nice.
at least get the stock before he loses the second one? He's already 81, and Rob definitely works well with some rage.
Yes, sir.
At least get this stock.
And this is what I usually talk about. Like Proto normally is so disciplined. He'll throw one arm, he's chilling, he's in like a really good situation. But sometimes throws the second arm. And when you throw the second arm with Min, you are committed. Like you can get punished. A lot of people think that there's like no lag on it or something, but there's a lot of time to hit Min once she's committed to throwing both arms. So you just have to be in the right position. I think a lot of people like don't position themselves after their first arm throw. They always try to position themselves after the second arm throw, and it's like, well, it's too late by that point. This is probably asked a lot, but does Rob beat Min really hard? I think it's even, but like the majority of the Mimins think that it's like one of her worst matchups, but I think it's fine. Boom. He went too far here. Like, can you see my mouse? Oh, you can. It's lit. Okay, once you get the hit, you just stay at this angle against Min, because this gives you agency over all of her aerial drift. She can only drift to like right here from this. If she double jumps, she might be able to drift to the edge of the platform in the middle of the stage, but no double jump, she can only drift to like right here. So, or she has to decide to go to the ledge, and you're already covering this area just by existing here as Rob. So moving forward is like possibly the worst thing you can do, because you want to try to again send her horizontally, not vertically. Unless you can guarantee that you're getting like a killing blow, you always want to send Min horizontally. So this is like one of those situations where I think he like goes for the up tilt to try to get up tilt up air or something like that. But like Min's disadvantage vertically is like the only way it's not absolutely abysmal, just because down air exists, and you kind of just have to guess with if she's gonna do down air or not do down air. But like if he were to cover this area by doing something really simple, like jump up forward air, like jump back retreating forward air to cover Proto drifting in, because Min's, they just want to be on stage, so they're probably gonna drift in. If he had done jump back forward air to hit this, that could lead to a stop. Like little things like that can lead to a stock against Min, just because her recovery can be somewhat exploitable, especially as Rob, who has a gyro that covers tethers pretty well.
Oh man, one up tilt up air. You get a down throw that could be the stock as well. A neutral air connects into side B. There's so many ways that
nice. See, you shield there and it can't do anything. Boom. See? It's so strong, because Min's forced to commit to something that's just, it's just not. It's not good. It's not good.
Proto, the person that took you out in winners, like, my
With
goodness.
Rob, bro.
Rob, man, this Rob that, you know, very seldomly
Up smash, yeah.
obviously a little bit of tournament experience, but certainly not to the level we'd expect him to break out on the loser side.
Like,
of Grand
look at
Finals.
these options that Min Min's forced to choose when Min Min doesn't have her double jump.
Certainly not
When
to the
they're
level-
invincible, especially, like, this is something that people should take advantage of if they like hate Min Min a lot and they want to like just, I guess, expose them or whatever, like just win. Min Min is strong because she controls like where you go and what you can do, right? But when you're invincible, she can't control that. So she has to rely on her mobility. She doesn't have any mobility. So a lot of times people who are invincible just come back. You literally just run at Min Min and she just has to like make things happen to like avoid the invincibility. So Proto's like, oh no, invincible. I'm gonna double jump. Oh no, I double jumped as Min Min. So he does fast fall, air dodge, spot dodge. Like, understand when I say like Min Min's disadvantage is very bad, and you have to see it a lot of times, like over and over and over again, for it to really like stick to you and be like, wait, she really doesn't have any options here, or wait, she's gonna get frame trapped here because her fastest move is frame 5. Let's fact check myself. I should know this. But it's up air, and up air isn't that great for landing. It's like okay, but it doesn't hit like below her. So then she has to rely on ram neutral air if she has it out. And I lied. Her fastest area was frame 7. Up air is -5 on shield. That's where the 5 came from. Sorry. So she has to rely on ram nair to get out of any form of combo, or down air is like hurt box shifting to get out of any form of combos, both of which are unsafe on shield, and they're rather slow, like ram's frame 8. So you get put in a lot of situations as Min Min where if you are juggling, like if you're playing as Fox against Min Min, you kind of just go for the up air, because if she pretty much has to air dodge. Like if you're doing like up tilt chains at low percent, she can't do anything to get out of him except for jump, but her jump sucks. So normally she just gets hit out of her jump. So then you just go for the up air, and it doesn't matter because if she air dodges, then you just up tilt again. So she gets frame trapped a lot. And Leo could take a little better advantage of it, but it's only game 1, and we'll see what happens like throughout the rest of the set.
Loser side of Grand Finals, but that is just Leo, man. The confidence is always there, always intact. But here comes Proto on the assault, on the offense,
Ouch.
and trying to make something happen.
Oh, and he does just that.
Okay,
Damn.
nobody's expecting that to happen. Like, let's be real. Like, nobody's expecting that to happen. Okay, you never air dodge after this, ever. There's literally zero reason. The only thing she can do is short hop up B to catch if you double jump. You literally never air dodge. It's just not an option. It shouldn't cross your mind. There, like, she can act. You can act before she can act. Like, there's no reason to air dodge here. Then he air dodge and he takes infinite.
Never count any of these people out. Yes, I know that man Lucina got 3 stars, but right now it's about the Min Min.
Oh, we did it. We forwarded the we forwarded Nair. But in that situation, he could have just grabbed and done back throw, and it would have been better. But, and this is why, like, these are like really, really small things that don't seem like much, but just you get more opportunities, because this is like just damage or whatever. But as a Min Min player, I know like once I hit like 60 or 70% against Rob, I'm chilling. I don't gotta worry about like, I'm not thinking about Nair side B. I'm not thinking about like anything. I'm just like, oh, okay, well now we play the game. Like, when I'm at like 40 or something like that, and I'm like, oh snap, like I might get hit by Nair side B and I'm like super far off. Could he air dodge to the platform? He could, but there's no reason to. You can literally just jump. And some characters like floatier characters go for like usually they have to go for like a jump or something. But like fast fallers will get to the ground before Min can like position herself to like get any real follow up. Like if she does down tilt, up tilt at low percents, she actually has to shield against like Fox and Wolf because they can just press nair, like fast fall nair out of it, and you just have to go for the parry. So it's not that crazy. She's usually negative on hit, especially that's why Min do down tilt, up tilt at low percent, because you can't even do down tilt up smash because you'll get punished for hitting them with it.
Both of these players playing so well here. Proto shooting an arm out to the left, and I believe they're shooting another arm to the right, catching that unexpected, stage spike that Leo had to do to get the victory here.
The arena right now.
Forward throw. No.
They want to see this, Rob.
It's always forward throw.
Victory in game number 1. He is
Throw him off stage. And this is where, like, this is why the matchup's hard. Like, that character trying to land is rough. That character trying to get off the ledge is rough. The character trying to do anything, especially out of the corner, like, Rob's so slow, it's, like, really hard for Rob to do things out of the corner. Nice.
Yes, you do, but the correct DI coming out, no cross up. Tries to go for the forward air, but Proto fights back off stage.
Okay. Very, very, very important against Min. If you ever hit the back of Min's shield, you don't do anything defensive afterward because she can't do anything. The fastest thing she can do is drop shield down smash, and that is like 20 something frames. In fact, let me give you the exact number. I think it's hello, down smash, hello. I lied. It's 17 frames. So like she has no auto shield options behind her that are like even remotely like a like fast. So a lot of times you can hit the back of her shield and continue to pressure her, but again, this is like matchup knowledge that you'll like learn over time as you play against Min. Like that's why Proto didn't do anything, because Proto's like, oh, they hit the back of my shield, like I'm stuck, like help. And Leo's like, wait, what did I just do? Oh. And Leo's like, I got a shield. Wait, for what? There's no reason. Like, and then okay, so here, boom, we're chilling. Dude, we don't jump here. Like, jumping's just, it doesn't do anything for you. Like, only time we jump is if we're gonna jump now, because now you can jump over like Min doing like jump from ledge arms. You can jump over that, but it's usually not worth it. Maybe if you jump facing backward, he'd have a higher chance of ending the stock. But if you jump facing forward, you're probably not going to get anything but a nair. And nair's just going to send Min up, which is what Min wants. And this should have been game, honestly. Heavy. She's a little too heavy. Big agree. Big agree. We're trolling. We're trolling. Like in the moment, I think you feel like you see the opportunity, but I have taken so many stocks by seeing people jump here and just go, oh wait, you messed up. Like she didn't die, but like it's something that every Min's looking for. Honestly, Proto getting hit by that laser like threw me for a loop.
This is absolutely insane. 1% between them now, going to be a little more. It is really up to the last win con right here. No, but Leo runs directly into the Dragon Arm, gets pushed out that first game. What a way to come back from ProtoBanham.
Like Proto winning this game is like impressive in its own way, but It's definitely just Leo losing the game.
That was the difference.
Just hold ledge in that spot? No. Leo chose the right option, and then he just got antsy. Like, he got off the ledge, and then he just went in. And that's Minmin, like, that's playing against Minmin in the corner. Like,
I mean, they were both over like 160, 170%. Really, I mean, you can't get any more down to the wire.
Let me see. Hold on. Because I actually wanted to see this. So Proto's banning what? Smashville, and this has to be wrong. Because don't they go to Battlefield? Or no, they go back to PS2. That's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't, or Proto's not banning small Battlefield. Oh, hold on. Let me see the situation you're talking about. You said when he down through?
Having the stock go.
Not enough. Just fight it away. Oh, and he gets on.
Bro, when did he down throw?
Coming out, no cross up. Tries to go for the forward air, but Proto fights back.
Oh, up throw. This.
Not enough. Wow.
This? Yeah, you just hold ledge. Like you just, or like keep, like you just keep stage. If you're really experienced against Min, then you can, if you play characters that can do it, and Rob's one of them, you can actually go under. Let me show you with my mouse. You can go under from here, and do rising forward air, because the only thing Min can do in the situation that'll stop you from, hitting her is doing a nair on the way down and just timing it correctly. She can always go above you, but once the double jump was used, you can see the double jump is used and Leo's still on stage. You just go below, and then you can go for forward air. They can air dodge, which would reversal the situation back onto you. So that's why I like, between the air dodge and the nair, like I would probably just stay on stage, just because you have a higher chance of taking the stock once you have like gyro out and you're doing like a decent ledge trap. Because every time that gyro's been out and Proto's been a ledge trap situation, he's always hit it. And I just, if Leo was like a little more aware of that, then he would he might take the stock off of that. A Dance of Fire and Ice? Huh? Maybe later. And I think maybe that's just what Leo tried to do, like go under and do the forward air, but he mispositioned slightly, and he's just not practiced. It says that, really? Oh, thanks. That could probably, oh, interesting. 1 second. Some people probably coming in the stream like, this is Super Smash Brothers, not A Dance of Fire and Ice. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I like how Micro's the first person to notice that. Thanks, Micro. Yeah, so interesting that Proto banned Battlefield and Smashville. I think banning Smashville against Rob is good, but I would probably ban small Battlefield in Smashville. We see that later in the set that they end up on Battlefield, so I wonder what changed. So, like, from Leo's point of view, of course we're staying Rob, because realistically he was up 3 stocks to 1, and then he kind of like randomly died at 60, And then, you know, he's like, oh, okay. Bro. Help! You're dead. And this is why it's so important against Mimin to like try to like, obviously there's just sins are too far. And this is why I think a lot of Mimins think that Rob wins because of these situations right here. But like after this, you're kind of just smoked. It's like not much you can do about it. But you just try your best to like take hits that will put you mid stage before until you're outside of like combo percent range. So Proto there like just got hit. And it's like, oh no, I'm in combo percent range, and then you just kind of die. But that's like Rob in general against most characters. It's just a little exaggerated on Min. But like you can see, like now Leo has to figure out how to play the game. And Proto got a little aggressive with that up air. I found that to be really strange. Fourth throw? Wow, with that mash.
Very rarely do we have to question if MkLeo is going to be able to close out a game, but Proto
nice.
That same cloth too, an incredibly elite player.
That was actually like not that bad. Like after the dash attack is definitely like you go for forward air just in case they don't jump. Like you always do it. Just because you don't even like put or Mimit doesn't get like reversal potential after the forward air. Like you just she has to like air dodge or something like that. So it's actually good that he went for the forward air and the up air low key because it could have either hit or just led to like a drag down or like fully connected or led to a drag down up air situation where he could, you know, get a little spicy after that. But oh well. See, and that's why laser in this matchup, if you're gonna use it, you have to use it early. Like you can't let it fully charge because it's so slow and it's really easy to react to, and you take a lot of damage. Like not only do you take a lot of damage, like how much was that? You took 34, and you're like off stage, and it's just you're closer to death. Minmin's one of the few characters that can edge guard Rob.
Such a great answer because all the situations that Leo has been losing stocks to from Minmin, like the recovery for Rob is just going to be so nice, right? You can shoot the laser, you can shoot the top. Yeah. Wow.
Nice. This is good patience on. Bro, how many ads? VG? Hello? God. It's been like 2 minutes in the game. Hello? The heck? But this is like really, really good patience from Leo. Where like you kind of just like inch your way forward against Min. And once you get to the distance, this is like very instructive for playing against Min. Once you get to this distance, I think Leo made a mistake by shielding. I guess they both did the same thing, which is really funny. So they both shield after this. You can almost always jump here. Now the problem is Moon's like good, they're just gonna dash back when they see you jump because they have so much stage to deal with. But there's not like much Min can do that's like Min can't commit first in this situation is essentially what I'm trying to say. Because if Min commits first, then she's so close to the opponent that no matter what she does to like deal with the second arm, she's just gonna get punished. She's just too close. So she's gonna have to act second. So Leo would have to be able to recognize that, but when you don't play against a character a lot, again, like it's hard to see that. Which is why Proto's not doing anything. He's like, I can't do anything, so I'm just not gonna do anything. So he tries for spot dodge and he's still not doing anything. And I guarantee you, 20 out of 20 of the players that I play against Xanadu in this situation would have parried that Nair. 20 out of 20. Okay, not 20 out of 20, but like any good player at Xanadu that I play against a lot would have parried that Nair. Because realistically, what else was she gonna do? Because you got that close. It was just a situation where like Proto's kind of just doing it because what else am I gonna do? Um it's good on him that he switched arms, which is like kind of like tricky, you know, try to keep it as tricky as possible, but yeah, that's tough. And maybe Leo went for the parry. Who knows? Maybe he went for it and just mistimed it and got hit. This is gonna be on YouTube, yeah. Again, we don't go under Min Min here. We try to stay slightly at like a 45-degree angle so you can hit her horizontally as she's landing. Whether you, if you want to get like right here and she's like slightly to the right of you, so if she does like nair or something, you can grab her, cool. But if you go directly under her, the mix-ups just get a little too rough with landing up air, down air, like stall and fall timing mix-up, and then just like literally landing and doing nothing. Or like when you're like slightly horizontal to her, the down air is just a non-factor. The up air is a non-factor, so it's more like dealing with if she's gonna do nair, forward air, or nothing, or air dodge. Because you don't die here, like it's just not worth. We made it. Like when I'm Min Min, that's how I feel when I get like off the ledge and stuff like that. Once I make it back mid stage, I'm like, oh, we made it. We're chilling. It's my turn to like pretty much control the rest of the game. That's a punish every time. And that's what I remember earlier in the first game where I said, if Min Min ever throws a smash attack, like you just jump in. That was rough. Might have been a misinput. Like I know a lot of times when I'm playing Min Min personally, I try to do a tilt, like upward angle tilt, and I just hit the stick a little too hard. I get a misinput forward smash. I'm like, dang it, like I'm going to get punished hard. Usually it happens, so.
Nice. He just dropped down and said, "You gotta go, bro. You are actually."
Min Min helpless with 0 stage. Yep, a lot of guessing. But when full stage, oh yeah, we're mixing. Okay. This is one of those weird situations where it feels like you have nowhere to go. And that's because you don't. But because Proto was charging megawatt, you actually did have somewhere to go. Like if this were Dragon, if this were okay, realistically, it's never tech in here. But I've noticed when I play Min Min, because people want to be closer to you, a lot of times when you hit them, they'll tech in. I don't really get it. Even when like I do Metafy, like when I'm playing against people online, I do it instinctually. I'm like, bro, I'm tech rolling in, and I'm like, this is why they do it. Like this is what. Oh, I see now. Yeah, you never tech roll in against Min Min. You always tech roll away, no matter what. The only thing that she can do is like throw forward smash and hit you with the dragon laser, and she puts you off stage. But like tech rolling in, there's so many different ways you can die from it that it's just not worth it. Like even if you didn't have like megawatt here and you had ram out, you could have just done like a single ram. It'll put you in a tech situation again, but you'll be closer to the edge of the stage, and then you're pretty much just guessing for your life. But because she'll be in like the middle of the stage and she can cover every tech option for the middle of the stage, she just charges ram, and then you're kind of just screwed. Because you'll get hit by like ram and dragon laser, and you'll just die off the side. So yeah, you don't tech in. Just tech out, take the laser, whatever. It's fine. Like Leo shouldn't have died here, and like you, that's like 82 is so low. Like the only time you should be dying at those percents against Min Min is one if you get your jump red at the ledge, two if you get hit by like a charged dragon or charged megawatt in a ledge trap situation, and three. No, that's it. That's it. Or three is if like you play a character that can get edge guarded really easily, and she kind of just like throws you off stage and edge guards you. Like if you play against like a Ganon or something, like you're high key considering picking up Min Min as a secondary as an emergency anti cringe, bro. Thank you. Okay, listen. I'll make this video another day, but the reason I say Min Min is the hero of Ultimate, listen to me. Y'all hate Steve, y'all hate Sonic, y'all hate Kazuya, y'all hate Samus, y'all hate Duck Hunt, y'all hate Mega Man, y'all hate Young Link, y'all hate all these like, oh, I hate zoners, man, or y'all hate Luigi. I hate these characters, bro. They're hitting me one time and I'm dying. Guess who beats all of them? Hello? It's Min Min. But you know what else Min Min does? She's cringe herself. So, because of that, people are gonna cheer against Min Min. But Min Min also brings the hype characters, because you know who Min Min loses to? She loses the Sheik. She loses the Fox. She loses to maybe Roy, I think it's even, but it could be debated. She loses to Greninja. She might lose to Bayonetta to be experienced. Loses to Meta Knight. Like, bro, y'all love those characters. What the heck? Like, so imagine a game where there's Min Mins and then those characters, and then there's no Steve, there's no Kazuya because they can't play them because, oh wait, everybody has a pocket Min Min. Like, bro, y'all are so sleep. Like, but it's cool. It's all good. Like, I'm aware of what happens when Min Min's like very popular, but there's so many people I've played against. It's like I'm picking up a secondary for Min Min. I'm like, that is so annoying. Like I've played people who don't even play Sheik. They heard that Sheik's a bad matchup and they just go Sheik game two. They're like lose game one, they just pick Sheik game two. Huh? Like bro, the matchup's not that bad. Like dang. It's bad if you know it, but if you don't know, you're not just gonna roll people. Or people are like, oh snap, like I heard Jigglypuff goes crazy against Min Min. It's true. But like you're not just gonna pick Jigglypuff win, but what it will do is make people start to focus on those characters because they're like, bro, hold on. Like there's an Ice Climbers player in my region, ASN, and he was picking up Fox, not specifically for Min Min, but kind of for Min Min, because he's like, bro, like I'm never playing Min Min Ice Climbers. This is just stupid. Like the player diff needs to be immaculate in order for you to play Min Min Ice Climbers. So he was just picking up Fox. Like that's hype. Y'all love Fox. Like it's just I don't see how people don't see it, bro. It's like right in front of them. Like, oh yeah. Wait. If there's more Min Mins, there's more Sheiks, Fox, Jigglypuff, Greninja, all those Meta Knight, blah blah blah. You know? Apparently Kirby wins. Like y'all get to see some low tiers. Woo! People love low tiers. Woo! Kirby. Wario does well in Amendment. Like, bro, huh? Well, I don't know how y'all feel about Wario, but anyway. Oh, Kirby. Hey, I forgot I played you with Kirby. um, bro, I might go some Kirby today. You never know, bro. That joint was feeling kind of powerful. Um, but yeah. So never Tekken. Yeah, I'm going. Never Tekken in this situation. If for some reason you have to tech, just tech out. Owie.
The full charge and all the way across the screen with the megawatt. Proto answers back.
Charles, you wanted him to swing another arm. Well, there you go, baby.
Dad tax.
You know, that little or not so little.
Dad pay.
Dads are known for. When you join Walmart Plus, you get free grocery delivery with no markups. The only thing you have to worry about is
You should get Credit Karma.
Who the heck are you?
Hard work pays off. Unless your butler also.
Delivery on point, and just like that, we're on even.
Okay, this is a good spot. This is a good spot.
From MkLeo.
There's that down there.
In the blink of
Okay.
an eye.
Okay, man.
Right? Forward air. Forward air. Mm-hmm.
Leo goes so
Was
far
that double
ahead.
jump?
He makes it back to Leo. Almost. I think if that
Okay.
top hit, he was probably going to be gone there. Leo though doing a great.
Okay, we go off stage. Bro.
job here.
Bro. Here. Boom.
Doing
Boom.
great.
Forces the hop. You immediately go off stage. You're just out there. Go. No shield. No, no. No, 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 no. You just go, because if they throw the second arm, you would go below it. Like if we started running here and fast fell, we would go below it and you just forward air.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Dealing
so
with trouble
tough.
here on this
And
last
again, you get to see like a lot of situations when Mimin's in the corner
doing a
where
great
um
job.
Oh my goodness.
she can't really do too much, so she has to like take her time a lot more and like guess. Like more likely than not, there's gonna be a dash attack, a down tilt, a roll. Those are gonna be like the main things when what you see in the corner, just because it's like a moving hitbox, and even though you might get punished, it might cross them up. So if they if you get hit, at least you're gonna be in the middle of the stage instead of getting hit off stage, which is how most Mimins think, or maybe I would hope that's how they think. But you just try to go to the middle of the stage if you can,
On this last
which is
stop.
why you saw the dash attack coming out. Oh, there's also like Nair to like Nair also happens to like stop people who like to jump in when you're in the corner, because they think that you're gonna like throw an arm out or something. But most Mimins won't throw out arms in the corner. They'll just do like one of those moves like Nair, down tilt, up tilt, or something like that.
Quite far behind. 120. The back air almost.
Bro,
Surprised
just
not
shouldn't be getting hit by this.
The back air almost.
Like they're not poking your shield. The shield damage got nerfed, so you don't even have to worry about that. You just blah.
Terrifying.
Surprised not going for an up air or maybe a
There's dash attack. I told you, it's how you get out of the corners, Min, a lot of the time. Like now we're mid stage and we're able to fight.
And we're kind of getting to that same exact situation.
And now like Leo can't really play the game because Min just kind of does
A
that.
little bit of cushion, only at 77%.
And there's a down tilt. See, like most of the time when Min's in the corner, you're gonna see the same options because it's like a hitbox and you try to get to the middle of the stage and all that good stuff. So good from Leo.
That little bit of a cushion went a
Meow, meow.
We're in their corner and on it because their local agent is a small business owner too.
You should get Credit Karma, the money app where your hard work pays off. Unless your
Cuba. The one right.
Rob, like he's.
And, I
Once he hops on the track, it's his track now, bro. That's his character now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time. We icing.
They don't do features with Lil Wayne, bro.
We icing.
He gonna run you right off.
Don't let him remix your beat, bro. It's over. That's not
it,
your
man.
song anymore.
Oh no.
That's all there is.
Hmm.
Amazing first two games.
You know what's interesting? Leo banned Smashville, but Proto banned Smashville. I feel like that's something. Oh, you know what? Because Lucina, maybe? He didn't want to play against Lucina on Smashville, but he was okay with playing against Lucina on Battlefield. That's interesting.
In grand finals, cannot wait to see what we get out of this third. Guys, if you're a little sleepy, man, ain't no doubt about it. These first two games woke their asses up.
Yeah, and I mean, huge shout outs to Big Boss, who is MkLeo's main training partner, is a Rob main, the best Rob from Mexico.
Yep.
So huge shouts to that.
FD, that ban is fake.
Huge reason why Leo was able to pick up the character so quick, because when that's your main training partner.
I'm not like those other hotels. I'm what you call boutique. I'm into intimate conversations,
Lucina on Battlefield, Smash Roll on small Battlefield, yeah. I mean, you can't ban all of them, so.
You're gonna know a lot about the character, and you can just talk to Big Boss about anything with the character, right?
So he goes Lucina here, and like, here's what's interesting. This is somewhat how Zachary and Proto sets go.
The counter pick war has begun.
Yep.
And
But
let's see if this
Leo
time,
kind of just like,
hopefully we're
oh.
not gonna see this Lucina, you know, it's very similar to the game 1 of the winners final set.
And you gotta remember, like, Leo used to play Lucina, so he's very aware of like ranges that he wants to play and distances he wants to be at. And it feels like Proto was like kind of cooking, and then I don't know what happened. Like,
Not gonna get you further away, but Leo smart on the weight as well. Added up a lot of damage here in that little exchange.
Beautiful neutral air dodge to the platform. Ooh, the laser too close, gonna get punished there. Proto.
oh,
The mix-up. Wow.
mix.
The 2 hits of the dancing blade.
Oh, I'm surprised that missed.
Wow, barely avoiding it here.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. Like, Proto's like barely mistiming like things. Like, barely mistimed that. He didn't even have to dash back. He could have just done side B immediately. Like, hold on. Or maybe it's dash back why that missed. No. It was just a landing animation from the Nair. Didn't even have to dash back. Just slightly mistimed that.
Min-Min's edge guarding is crazy, but Proto with Lucina is like, I mean, Lucina's such an amazing character for the edge guard, right? The back airs are so great. You have a move that
Nice.
instantly resets you to the ledge, being that up B and
Now,
as well.
he's gone for Nair
Friendly
first
attackability in-
twice in a row. I feel like we should have stayed in the same position. Like, we dashed back. We should have stayed in the same position and tried to cover either jump or roll, because I feel like there's no, maybe I'm crazy. I don't remember what happens, but I feel like there's absolutely no way we're gonna do neutral get up here when they tried to cover when he's tried to do Nair twice. But maybe he does the mix, the no mix, and he does neutral get up anyway.
air.
Super nice.
So
I got mixed. Like, hey, it is what it is. I got mixed.
So strong. Yeah, Hunter, so many different options, and just the way Proto plays is so elegant in his delivery with the character. Maybe getting a little overzealous though. Leo looking for the setup, not able to find.
Proto might have the best mashing in the world.
Out of danger for now, and the Nair gonna take the first stop.
All right, man. That's how you.
It was looking really good for Proto here. And then, like, okay. So Proto goes for the mix there on the mash, and then for the rest of the set, he just decides, okay, I died this time. I'm just gonna mash as hard as possible every single time.
Or probably try to go for the match mix-up.
the match mix up. Yep.
Didn't work out.
Yep, the commentators know. Everybody knew.
Now right back to an even game here between our competitors.
We never go.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast.
And with 3 times the bandwidth, the demon never has to end. Slaying is our business.
BG, y'all about to make me get ad block.
Only from Xfinity.
And look at this cable bill.
Well, what if I told you that you could get home internet?
This is so weird, bro. Like, can I get through a game?
$5 a month.
Fios Home Internet. No annual contracts, no hidden fees. Starting at $25 with select unlimited plans.
Okay, it's lit.
Man, and I mean, it's actually insane how much counter pick wars we've
Back
had in
throw.
this top 12.
Bro,
And
the mash is
talk
crazy.
about it, like, there's been so many. I mean, obviously there is your solo mains as well, but so many sets have been really going.
Leo loves that. Like,
Obviously, there
I needed an ad blocker, bro. I don't, support the creators. Woo, I'm a creator, so I gotta, that's weird. But, bro, this is just, what the heck? But anyway, Leo likes to do this thing where, like, after this, what is this move, up throw? He'll, like, dash under you. I talked about this with Min. He'll, like, dash under you and do up tilt, because the idea is that he's gonna like feint and do like a forward air or something, so you're supposed to just fall under it and then you fall into the up tilt. Proto's just jumped literally every single time Leo's run forward in this situation. Proto's just jumped forward. It's happened every time.
We've seen so much characters in this top 12 in general because of that. Yep.
Oh, that's dead. We're dead. Huh?
I like what Proto says. I'm going to get some extra damage out the way, though. Oh, couldn't get that up air. Probably would have led into a lot. Leo standing pretty far away from that.
Oh, definitely got shimmied. Oh my goodness. Hold on. The mash is just...
Wow, another incredible match. I'm very surprised you had the platform. Leo not going for the up throw, maybe not having confidence that it would KO there.
Okay, it's up throw, it's up throw, it's up throw. See ya.
Yeah, off the top. No platform required.
It's good, Pooty.
Now Leo with the
Is this real? Has it been a minute?
lead in the Lucina Raw matchup.
Oh! Oh!
Really bad position. The air dodge is going to come out. The early up. Oh, and
So, interesting note, I've noticed this a lot more recently with alt. I think players are getting very aware of the fact that this happens. Proto could have actually grabbed ledge there, but Leo body blocks. This has been happening a lot more recently. Like, a lot more. And because of that body block, like, you see, like, there's a few frames, like, where Lucina's just kind of stuck. You can even see... Is that Lucina attempting to grab the ledge, but not being able to? Because of the body block? Interesting. Oh, no, that's just Rob. That's just Rob's wiring. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Yeah, you can see that, like, Lucina's can't move forward anymore. And, like, the body block, like, canceled all momentum. It's been happening a lot more recently in, like, top-level play.
This character is practice, bro. That's not I just pulled that out combo, man, you know? This character is practiced.
Leo was in the lab with this character doing the Z-drop nair combos, getting the corner carry.
Finals is crazy when it's even.
Oh yeah, it's time, bro. I was watching this, like, legitimately getting upset. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, when Proto loses a game, the time in between the games are significantly, like, the times are significantly longer than when he wins a game. Like, it is insane how long it takes between each game. Like, it's absolutely insane.
Even though it didn't get the KO, it's set up for the edge guard situation.
You know, a grand finals is crazy when the crowd is even more.
Out there, appreciate the fact that everyone's staying around so long to hang. Next game, Leo up 2-0.
Why is it your grocery order arrives the same?
Bro, these ads are killing me.
Everything you forgot to order. Like, without fail.
Who drank all the milk?
Fresh groceries and more. Unlimited free delivery, Walmart Plus.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
I'm never gonna get through this.
Car insurance for driving safe with USAA.
Auto insurance that flexes with you. Fit to fit. That's what we're made for.
Like, you know what?
That's it.
I'm bringing in the robot.
That's it, man. He said, I got some baseline characters too.
But I mean, at that time, not even. This is just original roster showdown, right? The Lucina versus the Rob here. We'll see if Proto will switch back. Now, kind of having the loss on both of these characters here. Big decision.
Actually, I forgot he even.
What have I learned so far? I mean, is it even halfway through the VOD? We are at 13 minutes of an hour and 15. Now, I'm exaggerating because I know that the entire thing isn't the gameplay, but still, like, bro, what if somebody wanted to watch the video all the way through? Like, this, it just turns into a 2-hour experience. Well, what have I learned so far about how I like to play? Nothing really. I mean, it's more so about like the information that Leo doesn't know when it comes to Min specifically, and then just mostly it's just that. Can I use an ad blocker? Yeah, but you know, maybe I don't know. Maybe I get one and like turn it on only for when I'm doing like stuff like this, and then I just turn it off. But yeah.
Rob is quite aggressive and in your face now, but
Like, bro, the game still didn't start. Okay, these bans are just fake. Like, if you can beat his Lucina on Battlefield, you can probably beat his Lucina on Smashville. So you always ban FD Town. Like 20 out of 20 times you ban FD Town. You're probably gonna end up going to Kalos, but it's fine. The only issue with going to Kalos is Rob is you're probably gonna get 2-frame no matter what. But Rob has the luxury of sometimes going high, so it's really not that bad. Rob also lives significantly longer on Kalos than any other stage, so I feel like ban wise, it should have been FD Town every single time, because Mimin's just stupid on Town. Because Smashville and Town are the two easiest stage to two frame in the game, just because of the way the stage is like designed. It's so easy to 2-frame people. It's almost impossible to miss. It's why you'll see more min 2-frames on Town and Smashville for some reason on Smashville than like any other stage.
There is a slew of amazing rounds we have out there, guys, but it's starting to look like
turning your squad into a car wash? Weird flex. Turning your squad into a carpool so you drive less? Good flex. Auto insurance that flexes with you. That's what we're made for.
Is always morally correct. It's starting to seem like it.
Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Baseball, Ghostbusters. Baseball, Ghostbusters.
Get the best of live TV and on demand. Direct TV Stream. Now save $30 over 2 months.
You're going to have to add MkLeo to the list of those greats.
That's crazy, man. You know,
what's even more interesting is that we went back to PS2 when Town was open.
Back out, you're like, what does he know about this character that we don't? He's over here performing on the rock, you know, performing on the corner a little earlier.
Oh, one interesting interaction about the Min Rob matchup is a lot of times you want to go for whiff punishes with an arm, but you can't because Nair will actually clank and just go through it. So a lot of times if you try to like if Rob's landing on you and you try to hit him from the side with a Nair, if you space it poorly or with a forward air, if you space it poorly, then you'll actually get hit, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. If you do a powered dragon smash attack or a megawatt smash attack, then you can hit through the Nair, but otherwise you can't. That was really good. That was probably the most it's gonna sound crazy, but I think that was the most impressive thing I've seen Proto do, like in this entire set. So normally what happens here is a Min will press the second arm because they committed to a smash attack right in front of someone's face, and I mean realistically you're just gonna get hit. There's not much you can do about it. So the thought process is like I'll just take the shield damage and just keep it moving. But Proto knows that you can cancel smash attacks with up B. And it was just really interesting to see that being implemented in this situation. Like that was really cool. It like avoids the grab and he gets a punish. I do that. Okay, we forward throw here. This is fake. Oh, this is fake. This is fake. We forward throw.
That was really nice to delay on the fair as well to get the follow up on the grab. I'm just seeing Rob
okay.
Oh my goodness. This Rob is nasty
This
roll.
Rob is OD, bro. For sure. Hold up. Hold that up.
No.
Talk about edge of your seats, guys. Every
Okay, this was like possibly the worst thing I've seen Proto do.
That up air.
You want to talk about edge of your seats,
I get it.
guys.
You're like trying to cover the jump in there, but like it's so committal, and now that you've done it and you didn't hit his shield, you're just stuck. You have to do something. Like, and because this is why jumping is so important against Min. Once they throw the first arm, like it's so hard to like hit someone that jumped with the second arm. Besides, Nair will just go through the second arm, so you're kind of in a lose-lose situation because you threw the first arm. So he like tries to like throw the second arm, but it doesn't matter. Like you're just gonna get hit.
Yeah, I mean, you can just feel it. This is absolutely insane. Okay, up smash not gonna connect. Opportunity for Proto.
Is that my phone? I normally don't have a.
And look at this cable bill.
Well, what if I told you that you could get home internet from Verizon?
Verizon does home internet?
Verizon does home internet, and it's only $25.
Cool, Verizon. Woo.
Annual contracts, no hidden fees. Starting at $25 with select unlimited plans.
You make a YouTube video just montage and weekend ads. That video would be longer than this analysis.
Do you experience feelings of dread when you pass by your cable box?
If the answer is yes,
Who are you gonna call? DirecTV Stream. Call 1-800.
I don't even get the skip ads option anymore. They're over me.
The Ram.
yes, sir.
And look, Proto can't really go for these edge guards because Rob has so much fuel. This is
Back throw.
This is really a smart counter pick coming out, and like we've known of the Rob for so long, but the fact that the thing that's impressive is just how polished it is. Gonna snipe out that reversal attempt with the neutral Leo trying to go high here.
Forward throw.
Now
This
with
is
the Leo,
fake.
see if Proto can get this game 5 situation going, or if Leo's gonna get the immediate.
Ooh. We need some of those. Keep, that's how you keep. All right, look. That's how you keep Min honest, bro. Sometimes you just need to go. Look, I'm tired of you jumping from the ledge. I know you're gonna jump. I'm over it. Stop trying to do up air. Stop trying to do jump throw arms. Stop trying to do jump near. None of that. I'm hitting you out of your jump. See ya.
Reset off this game. The spin, yes, is going to connect here.
There it is, man. Yeah, no, he actually got a little lucky, bounced off that off the edge.
Okay. There you go. See, you're out. And that's what. Remember earlier where I was like, you never air dodge after up tilt. Like, what is she gonna do? Like in this situation, he gets up tilted twice, and he just jumps, and it's like, oh snap, he jumped. I don't want to up B because if he does nair, it goes through it. So I'm just gonna wait and try to catch his landing, I guess. But like, I'm under him, so this is really weird. I want to get from under him, so like, and he got a reversal because he jumped. Boom. Look, this combo's cool and all. It's a lot of damage, but it's not like efficient. And beating Min specifically. We do like, we could do a lot of things. Angled up F tilt. We could do forward air. We could do. Okay, we could do what did we hit with? It was nair, right? We could even do a side B at this percent. Like this, nah. Because now we made it. We're not scared of getting hit by any of the combos. And we're just off stage. Rob can't get out of the corner. It's just too hard. And that's what I mean. Like, yeah, the gyro and the laser is nice, but they traded, but Leo got put off stage and now he's back in the corner. It's the same situation. Oh.
If you can always pay in cash, you don't need help finding a credit card.
You think Light has the most dominant? I mean, you know what? Ad breaks are just me talking to chat. I think Light has the most dominant performance over Min so far. He just plays Fox, and he kind of understands the character.
Try Grammarly today. It's the blue button right there.
You kind of approach him with them.
Yeah. Ooh, the megawatt coming through. Leo just rolling away, very wise here.
Best player against Min is probably Base Mage or J-Jaw.
Not gonna get all the way across the stage. Great defense coming out from Proto. Oh, but this time, hold up.
All right, delayed, but we still got him across the stage.
Up smash every time. That's weird. It should have died.
I thought we were saying up smash for sure.
Okay, here, Min, like, this is a you're dead situation. This Nair is trolling. Min has to, because he's so far out and so low, has to do jump up B, just fall down, and you just forward air.
I mean, just the fact that he was able to threaten that efficiently, absolutely insane. Not gonna go
But it could have been a miss input, and he tried to go for forward air instead of Nair.
He does just that. Continues to just kind of push Proto
Nice,
around.
caught the jump. That's really important that you catch a jump.
Semblance of neutral again. Yes, able to pay off. He's gonna be in the lead. A very fragile one, man. 146 ain't where I'm trying to be. But the pressure continues on.
Nice, nice. Can't do anything. Can't get out the corner. It's too hard to get out the corner. Mm-hmm.
Seeing, okay, you want to go vertical, you want to go over me. Here's these up airs. We've also seen Proto use things like up B to catch opponents coming in up and over.
Oh, there's a forward air.
Up airs. We've also seen Proto use things like up B to catch.
See, you can just go like from under, and you just forward air. I think what happens when people play against Min is like there's so many different things happening, and it's kind of a lot to keep track of, but most of the answers are really simple, and you honestly just keep doing them over and over again. And it sounds really dumb, but it's just how you win. Like, because she's so linear and so simple, like she simplifies the game to like the base level, and you just have to keep doing the same answers over and over again. And I know it's boring and I know it sucks, but if you want to win, then it's just something you have to do. Good DI up, so no tech chase.
May be able to get us a game 5 at the very least. Might even swap, force Leo off of this character, but
Can't get in. Nope, can't get in. Rob trying to do stuff up B. Yup. Can't do anything. Nope, you get hit. And you should be able to edge guard from this point. Yeah. I was like, you just drop, even if he can, you just drop down in there and he just dies.
What was that stock? Proto answering back.
We talk about these gas prices, bro. You think the pump is out here taxing you? No, sir. That is Proto.
And at this point, when I was watching the set, I thought to myself, oh, Proto's going to win the tournament. Because game 1, he like was kind of figuring it out. In the last Min game, he started figuring out a lot more. And in this game, I was like, oh, he figured it out.
But man, my goodness, Proto is answering back. And I mean, the explosiveness coming out from Leo's Rob, not really catching Proto too off guard, and Proto able to stabilize here in game number.
Do they have like stage bands? No stage bands? Okay. Somehow, Leo took Min to town and won. Huh? But yeah, this is the matchup in like in a nutshell.
You don't need help finding a credit card. If not, there's Credit Karma.
This is supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity. It's fast.
You just try to close out for my YouTube video. I wish it worked. I really wish it worked.
Unbeatable internet, only from Xfinity.
This is a matchup in a nutshell. At 0%, you have to try your best, right? You need to try your best as Rob to throw Min off stage. Whether you force your way in with doing neutral air, you throw a gyro and get a combo, you land a dash attack, you start with a grab, something of that sort. You need to be able to get Min off stage. The problem is, it is so hard for Rob to move because his hurt box is gigantic that a lot of times he's just going to be getting bullied in neutral the entire way through. And then he's going to get put in the corner and he literally, like, he can't do anything out of the corner. So it's just like, he's getting bullied the majority of the game. But if you can get Min Min off stage enough times, then sure, like you'll probably win. If you can land a combo at 0 or like throw Min Min off stage at 0, then yeah, maybe you'll win. But for the most part, you're gonna get bullied. I think the problem is like most Mimins that play against Rob, they get into this this mode where they get really frustrated that sometimes they make a mistake and they die for it at 0, and it's like you could DI combos just to take more damage. Like a lot of times when I'm playing against Rob, I'll just DI in and I'll take the up air. I'll get up aired 4 times in a row on purpose. Who cares? And then eventually I land and it's like, oh, okay, I'm playing the game. Like back to neutral. I'm not gonna get killed at 0, whatever. Because I'm more likely to die at 0 than I am to die at 70, as weird as that sounds. And 80 and 90 and 100 and 110. So I'll just take the 70 damage and I'll have 50 more percent, 60 more percent to play with. Whereas if I get hit at 0, then I have no percent to play with because I just died at 0. But you spend most of the game just suppressing Rob. And if you can be a little more aggressive off stage and like keep track of Rob's fuel usage and really be able to hit up Bs on them going high, then you do much better against Rob. Anyway. Yeah, a lot of times just Rob being oppressed. That's a true combo.
No swaps here from MkLeo. He believes that he can definitely do it here, at least reset the bracket with this Rob.
Good job covering the jump. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we grabbed there. Ouch. Oh, we meant to fall through the platform there. And it's unfortunate that this happened. DIN? Yep. It's fine. Like, whatever. Yep. It's all good. Take the damage, and now we're back to neutral. And who got the stock first? Min Min, because who cares if you take damage? Like, it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, just the pivot that happened in game number 4 on that last stock. I don't know what exactly happened, but maybe download complete here for Proto. Yep. We'll see if Leo can seal out this
double roll.
Proto is so on point.
I can't believe Proto threw arms there. It's so risky.
Yeah, this is looking
nice.
Good here for Proto, man.
Like, look at Rob trying to like it's literally like Rob just trying to nair in over and over and over and over.
Definitely not the start I don't think MkLeo was expecting, but you know, we've seen Leo kind of take out some stocks pretty quickly with this Rob. So even at a deficit, there is still
like
some hope.
when I watch this, I don't understand how anyone thinks Rob wins. I don't. It's because you might die at 0. Like, okay, sure. Can't punish that. You actually could have down smashed that. I lied.
Weaving around these hitboxes, getting the parries when need be, and complete control coming out from Proto. There is the empty line.
Bro, the mash is just crazy. I feel like Proto just wanted to change arms here and made a mistake.
Alright, Leo, man, you know, was able to get that stock finally, but he's already at 115. A megawatt, you know, near the edge might actually just do it.
Good up smash.
Almost.
Another up smash? Oh, it's weird. How's Bayo? Bayo does well.
As soon as possible. Okay, could all start off with this nair opening. Down tilt lock up. With a spot dodge. Megawatt connects, but Rob very heavy.
Is he rolling or pressing buttons? Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I was doing something just now on my computer. Getting frame trapped over and over again. For his mash? Oh, I have no idea. I wish I knew. We did it! Five games. We're 5 games in. In the 2 times he's done forward or back throw, he's gotten a stock. When you're at the ledge, you just do it, bro. Like the chances of you taking the stock are pretty high.
escort that man to the blast zone immediately with that back air. Wait, Proto, get a little.
But then we.
With these down air.
Okay, honestly, I'm not that mad at that one because the platform was right there. It made it a little more ambiguous, which is also part of why this stage is really good for Min because she can just go to the platform sometimes to recover. Same with Kalos. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, man, Leo shifting in that zone where he just decides, I'm gonna win neutral, I'm gonna win this game, and I'm not gonna give you too much of a say in the matter. Oh,
Frame trap because he did double forward there.
We're seeing like these chic rom-coms is very
right. Shoot the gyro, nice.
Leo completely shifting the momentum after 1-0 to death edge guard, and he's still keeping it.
Forward throw. This is trolling.
Can you really not stop the king?
Proto mashed out at 150 and didn't mash out at 100.
Can you really not stop the god?
Top of that as well. We have a.
If you can always pay in cash, you don't need help finding a credit card. If not, there's Credit Karma.
I think we should
Huh?
explore a few solutions.
Grammarly suggestions catch when your tone might undermine your message, and it offers suggestions.
Bracket reset.
At what point in time do you think that's going
How do
to
pros mash so fast and never miss input? They do. Bro, look at this break between the sets. Like, what? A 5-minute break, bro? 5 minutes? Like, what is going on? Like, how is this even allowed?
In the losers with Leo. So literally this tournament is up for grabs, and we got one more set to figure out who wants it.
And the Rob is back out, the Min's back out for sure. True.
All right, Min versus Rob. That is the matchup. And now coming in set 2. No more resets. No more extra sets after this one.
Rod was looking mad comfy in them Crocs.
And after it, we are going to know the winner.
Okay, so this was another one of those games where, like, or another one of those times where, like, in Game 5, Proto was kind of just, like, dominating. And then he, like, something, like, kind of happened. He got kind of rattled. And then he started, like, rolling, spot dodging a lot. And he just kind of died, like, randomly. I don't know. His brain, like, woo. But I was still pretty confident that he was probably going to win the tournament because when he was in control, he was in control. Like take 2 stocks and just not lose a single one. Like, he was, like, on the verge of 3-stocking him. So, and it happened a lot. These long breaks, a Proto thing to break up his opponent's momentum. Look, I have no idea. But from a spectator point of view, from a viewer's standpoint, okay? Viewer's perspective, okay? Yes. Yes, like, because it almost only happens on games he loses. So, it just feels like yes. Like, I could be wrong. Who knows? But from the way it looks, yes. Could be him gathering his thoughts in between the games. Could be, you know, trying to regain composure. Like, it could be a lot of things. But I know what it is. And that's why they call him the Iceman. See you.
First double down here for Smash.
Empty land jab.
Yeah, insane the way this set is going.
At Mod, we know different is delicious. So we make
Moku. When you get, like, a certain distance from Min, like, she can't commit to throwing an arm because you're a little too close. So she kind of just has to guess, but realistically she doesn't want to guess. So
Some say it's to run a mile, but there are other ways to define strength.
a lot of times Min ends up doing nothing or, like, dashing or something like that. But if you don't have stage, if she doesn't have stage, then she's kind of like mess up. Oh, like Belmontia. Sometimes, like, I like to try to use it to my advantage. I can get a lot of, like, dash attacks and jabs off of it because people tend to, like, move forward. But all right, here we go. Control that space. Do that 2% over and over again.
Leo for his bye left, we don't for his corn. Joker. The Rob is
Ooh. Also, Mimic can use her arms while she has the top. So, ooh. Oh, the double jump mix up had Proto mixed. Because Leo doesn't normally double jump. Normally just like goes for nair or doesn't do anything. Yep, you can't do anything. Yup. In the corner, stuck. Help. Can't grab the ledge. See ya. You gotta look. You gotta coverage. Up smash you sometimes.
Very far behind, but as things have shown here in
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That looked so funny. Bro's just like missing the tech chases and like, all right, well, I'll just put you in another one and I'll try again. Because what he wants is the megawatt tilt into Dragon Force Smash laser, so it does like 40 or whatever. But he just keeps missing. So he just keeps he's like, oh, messed. Oh. That was so funny to look at. It's like kind of ridiculous that she can do that, but it's still really funny. Thanks, Journeys. Good grab, bro. That's one of my favorite grabs. Where like you've been oppressing them in the corner for so long, they're just like getting up like, help, I'm tired of getting oppressed. And then you just grab them. Like, you have to do it. It's kind of like preemptive though. Like, you can't like see them shield and try to do it because they'll just jump. Like, people who play against women, they'll just jump on reaction to seeing the grab and then you get smoked for it because she has the slowest grab in the game. It's like one of the few grabs that's actually reactable. Like, you can just see the grab and be like, oh, okay. So you kind of got to do it preemptively, but it's so fun when you're like just smoking them in the corner, and then eventually they start shielding your arms, and you're like, dang it, like they're shielding my arms. But then you put them in the corner again, you get that grab. Now, what's funny here is actually in Leo's benefit to DI down, but he DI'd up onto the platform, which is actually crazy. Which is even funnier because I think Leo expected him to DI, or Proto expected him to DI down, but then Proto tried to. He still covered it, but boom, up B, yes. And then we do it again, right? But look at the coverage. Like, you don't even get anything off of that. Bro, that's getting parried every time. He's spooked. He's spooked. He's too spooked. He's too spooked.
You know what, bro? This is just payback from that Rufina game, bro. Oh, yeah, true. He said, "No, you're not gonna embarrass me without."
Oh no, the grab.
Oh. I'll never forget. Get back, don't have a time limit, bro.
See, because Leo hasn't been like, this was really interesting. Because Leo hasn't been doing back throw a lot. Doesn't have enough information on what Proto likes to do when Leo does back throw or forward throw. So he has a hard time getting the edge guard situations. Whereas if from the beginning of all the other sets he was doing forward throw or both sets, if you were doing forward throw or back throw since the beginning, you have a lot more information. He could convert some of these throws into stocks more often because realistically, like, this could have been a stock because he uses a B to avoid it. And if he just knew like when Proto liked to tether and reel in, then he could have taken the stock with literally just doing forward air. But because he had been doing so much up throw in the beginning, doing up throw forward air, he didn't get the information that he needed for later in the set. So it's good that he started doing it toward the end, but if he'd been doing it the whole time, he would have had a lot more information to work with. And even then, he still gets damage off of that back throw. That might kill. Yeah.
Definitely. The assist of the platform is going to aid in that conversion being effective to get that first stock off.
Please tell me we get off Megawatt. Yep. Yeah, you have to play like mostly Ram in this matchup because you just have to be able to control the space. And if you're not, bro, Leo actually just went full Rob. Like, that's like every Rob that I've ever seen that can do the combo at some point when they're down a stock, they're just like, bro. Or if they're up a stock, they're just, bro, I'm only doing Z drop nair, Z drop nair, Z drop nair. Good up tilt. And there's down air again. Yup. Oh, that sucks that didn't land. Yup. Oh! Doesn't matter. You traded, so you're still off stage. Yup. Oh my gosh, you can edge guard here. But I respect going for the 2-frame. Yup. Up B. And forward smash. Boom. Yeah. Because he does nair on the way down so much, you can do that forward smash, and even if the nair came out, then he would have died. Got to go high as low on gas, yeah. Usually Robs will go high if they're low on gas.
Yeah, look at the coverage. The up B can't go over. Okay, well, I'm just gonna jump megawatt here to cover the horizontal again.
I feel like that was like 20 seconds, bro.
Proto, whether it be off stage.
We banned Kalos and Smashville. Those are interesting bans from Proto.
Effectively with very huge threats and very big return moves.
I think it's just interesting.
Oh, we got a color swap.
I think it's definitely interesting to see. Like,
It's actually a really good stage for Min in the matchup.
Kind of have like an issue against Min. You have to think about the fact, you know, like one of the times he lost to the Buzz was with the Min. That was all Hell Galeem. That was you know all that time. And then you know on the other side, I think PinkFresh taking the game 5, some glitch or some event. So like I mean this is definitely one of the things he's gonna have to learn or learn how to beat.
Bro, I hate when this happens. This is supposed to be a nair out of shield into Leo. I promise you, all he wanted was nair out of, all Proto wanted was nair out of shield. Tilted slightly too hard, and you get hit for it. Unfortunately, we did up throw, and we keep doing up throw, but this isn't bad. Okay, double forward air is nice, but I think nair side B was better.
He normally does, and this is kind of one of the times that you do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, just a character that commands the mid range, right? When you think of characters that do that, well, Min's gonna be that character. The only caveat is your recovery is not the greatest, right?
Forward throw.
Yeah, somebody like Leo.
As a rule, round smash attacks a 2-frame. F tilts to catch ledge choices. I guess that's not a bad rule. I'll let these ads run. So generally, when you're 2-frame, it kind of just depends on the character that you're playing against. Sometimes you want to do Dragon forward smash a 2-frame, like against like a Roy, Luigi, Fox on some stages. You want to do Dragon, and sometimes you want to do Ram. It just depends on the character. But yeah, I guess it's like a general rule. You could do Ram smash attacks for 2 frames, and then just do like tilts and stuff for ledge options.
Obviously, as you said, can definitely abuse that. Rob, a good character to lend himself to.
Like you're not taking stocks from sending Min horizontally. You get the stocks from ledge trapping, or Ramses. Thank you for the raid, the host, yeah. Oh, you know, I actually wanted to watch Coach's Corner if y'all already did an episode on this, because I'm pretty interested in y'all's opinion. I actually watch them every week because I'm just so curious. Like, I think y'all have I just like your perspectives for sure. But yeah, like, instead of Leo doing upward hitting moves, like, this is why I stress so much that it's so important to send Min off stage. Like, you don't want to send her vertically because she just wants to be in a position where she can thank you, Ramses, take care. She wants to be in a position where she can possibly land on the stage. The moment Min has to go to ledge, Min is angry. So boom, we get a ledge trap situation. You never air dodge here. You never ever air dodge here. Ever. Well, okay. You never directional air dodge here. You can air dodge like normally, but she doesn't there's no true follow-up here. So you can literally you can just jump, but if you're not comfortable just jumping, like every midman does this, like from that specific forward throw distance where it's like close to the ledge, we'll all do forward smash with dragon because the laser just covers you air dodging. That's literally why we do it. It's like if you do nothing, like if you're like you're picking lazy options and you're just like, I'm just gonna grab the ledge here, then you'll get hit. And then if you do that air dodge, then you'll get hit. But if you do literally anything else, you won't get hit. Should you DI Mimic F throw up? Yes. General rule, some people weren't here for it earlier, but general rules, when you're playing against Mimic, if she grabs you, just hold up. Because she doesn't have combo throws and she doesn't have DI traps. So the moment you get grabbed by Mimic, just hold up.
Leo said, no, sir. Oh, my, bruh.
Immediate. Directional air dodge, yeah, just gets covered.
Immediate right there. Like, you know, the beam still out there, going to be active as well. So the power of the Dragon Arm, you know, even when it stops, there's going to be a little extra.
Oh, 4-3. Okay. Side B? He reacted so late to landing that nair. Like, he like kind of stood there for a moment, like, boom, and he's just like, oh, wait, I landed that. Oh, that could have been a stock for Leo, actually. Like, if he landed that nair side B, it's probably a stock.
Okay, yep, gotta avoid the up B, and again, you avoid the up B, the horizontal area does get covered here.
Nice dash attack. You gotta stay aggressive sometimes as Min-Min. Like, you can't always just decide, hey, I'm gonna be really passive in zone, because then you'll just get really predictable and you'll put yourself in a lot of bad situations. Up B, yep. I feel like Leo's gotten hit by that like 3 times and is still not respecting it. No, you can only, again, you can only go from below. Like, you can't go horizontally to Min-Min if you're trying to hit her off stage. You have to go from below, either above or below. But horizontally, you're just gonna get hit. That's so much damage. Help! How do I get rid of these ads?
Right now, my boy, you're in danger of being down 0-2 after fighting your way to.
And we need gyro out. Nice.
Okay. He just let that go. You got it. That's like the melee like illusion to the left or right or whatever. Yeah, man, you got it. Okay, on to the next stock.
I'm surprised he didn't try to up smash that. Oh, he's trying. We robbing. Back throw. No. Back throw. Okay, here we go. Please, Leo. Yep. We can edge guard, but if we 2-frame, then he's guaranteed dead. So I like going for the 2-frame. It's a little safer. You can get reversal if you edge guard. Oh! Oh!
Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Okay. And throw that. Get that arm to stretch in time. That's going to be a grab. Oh, what a mess.
Who is ready for that situation? Huh? Who is ready for that situation? Look, I'm not gonna lie. What? That happened so fast. Like, he's at... Bro, that happened so fast.
I cannot believe he just did that.
No pummel zone. I think that was 2 pummels. 1 or 2 pummels.
He went for 3 pummels.
On that match. Oh, yeah.
Right? He does 1, 2, and then he goes for 3, right? Down tilt, and then what did Leo do? I think he was still crouching, so he probably went for double down tilt. Most Robs do double down tilt, but it's frame 8. So if you do double down tilt, then you get up smash. But if he did down tilt shield, then he would have punished the up smash. That was good AOS. Local camps, he's starting to. It's lit.
So good stuff to ProtoBanham. Man, he'll take that one. I mean, what a still.
Bro. Like, we're not. Oh, we're dead. 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 That was so greedy. That was so greedy. I mean, I guess when you're a game up, you like go for kind of greedy things like that, but that was like so greedy.
Yeah, these falling fares coming out from Leo, man.
Forward throw.
Into like some kind of follow-up, like
We're gonna DIN every single time.
down tilt. Been really fun to watch. Don't see too much Robs going for kind of like delay first. We usually see
All right, we're gonna go. Now Min landed. Oh, did that shield poke?
I've heard this story. I've read this book. I've watched
Ooh.
movie. So we'll see if Leo can bring it back. Even down 0-2 here. I don't think you make it back. It's a little bit of chip damage on the way out. And,
Oh, we go next.
Gonna get 3-stock too.
He's getting destroyed right now here in this third game. Leo said, I'm at least...
Okay, honestly, if it's me as Mimmin, I'm still trying to win.
These two are, and then there are just those explosive moments where each one can just dominate the other, just seemingly out of nowhere, no rhyme or reason. It's just part of the rhythm that these two are putting on.
Ooh, okay. Pushing a little further out. Trying to get a stock here. Leo is going to make entry back onto the stage.
Ow!
Okay, getting caught by the Dragon Arm beam and the Ram at the same time.
I like him going for the tilt instead so he doesn't lose the ledge trap opportunity. There's some characters and times you should do that. So I like that he's not... Because it's too hard to time that against Rob. Like, just with depending on how much fuel they have. If they have a lot, the stall is too hard to time. So going for the tilt is really good. Because if you miss the smash attack, then you don't really get much. How did that miss? Interesting. Honestly, this game's winnable. Oh, also you get to see there in that situation that like how minus up air is. It's pretty safe. Like he does up air and down tilt comes out before he drop shield and does down tilt. So I'm glad that Proto's been using it a lot more. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Don't think it that's the softest nail I've ever seen in my life.
The downer without the spike, and it's still enough, of course. The game that we're
that fire to hit
just a little bit, man.
Bro, they had Rob signs, bro. Like, what's going on?
Okay.
I really went down.
Like, bro, remember how all the other games we were getting right back into it? Like, bro, am I crazy? Hold on. Hold on. What set are we on? We're on set 2? We're at set 2. Alright, so game ends. Game ends, we're back in, right? Proto 1.
Absolutely. I mean, again, just a character that comes they're going to be what?
Let that go.
Stalk out of nowhere.
I cannot believe he just did that.
Game ends. Proto wins. We're back in. Now, game ends. Proto loses.
Water, you know, is even on stage.
Third one is absolutely definitely in true.
This man is like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, this should not be allowed. Like, it just shouldn't. It just there needs to be something. Like, somebody needs to say something. Like, that is ridiculous, bro. Like, huh? That was like 3 minutes. The game ended here. We're about to start the next game 3 minutes later. Like, no. That just, no. And it's only when he loses. Like, that's the thing. Like, if it were in between every single game, we had a whiz road, right? Like, y'all know, like, Melee Wizzy, like, bro just takes forever in between games. That's fine. But we are not out here like every time we lose. Oh man, bro, can y'all go grab me some water? Hey, yep. Actually, I might need to run to the bathroom, bro. Like, I saw at some point like had like tissues out. I'm like, bro, for what? Like, what? It's all good. It's all good. I gotta blow my nose. I had to blow my nose to other games too, but I lost. So hold on, like I need, like, bro, does he do the same in Japan? I'm not sure. All right. Anyway, back into empty hot. Okay, we're shook. We're shook. We're shook. Okay.
Now, we got to say it, right?
It's a drone.
Game 4 Leo's in the building.
He is in the building.
This is actual Game 4 Leo as well.
Oh?
It only activates when he's down 0-2, all right?
Oh, okay, got you. That's
Bro, Rob cannot play the game. Y'all are trolling if y'all think this character wins this matchup.
found himself a lot of success.
Help!
Get it done for one more game. Not the best start right now in those.
All right, you're dead.
And Proto always so efficient off stage.
You don't have fuel. You're dead.
Make Leo second guess a little bit. A costly air dodge, uncharacteristic, but you're not going to hear any complaints for Proto as he's.
We don't air dodge after these up tilts. Like, it just would.
As he's looking to make it count.
I mean, honestly,
could have been out of fuel as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say he iced him out on the gas, bro. Gassed him this time, bro. Like, yeah, no, you're not gonna be able to make that one back. Don't think he had any more jets. That's why he went for that upward air dodge, but still wasn't close enough to the stage to get it. Now Proto with a.
I think Leo should just play Joker. I mean, if he likes Joker, I think Leo should play whoever he likes for Min. And he just needs to practice the matchup, honestly.
Hold on tight and let go. Stay 2 nights and get a free night. Book now at bestwestern.com.
Joker. His Joker specifically is probably his best counter pick against Min. But of all the characters that Leo plays, his best counter pick is what? Greninja? Meta Knight. One of those two. Greninja or Meta Knight. Of all the characters that Leo plays, he should do Greninja or Meta Knight. Wolf? Nah. Wolf's in this weird spot where like if the Min is on full like not engage mode, then it's probably even. But if Min wants to fight sometimes, then she'll just lose. And it's also very stage dependent. How do I think Min does versus Ryu? She probably wins. I mean, it might be like not hard winning, but I think Min wins. Leo could train a Sheik. He could. I don't know. He could just play Meta Knight. He likes Meta Knight. He's always played Meta Knight. He's played Meta Knight. In this game, he tried to play for like a month or something. He was playing him like during quarantine. He was playing Meta Knight on Wi-Fi. Didn't he beat Sonics with Meta Knight, right? But he could just play Meta Knight. I mean, Joker's fine too. It's just not as easy as Meta Knight, and because Joker is the same thing where like people think that Joker does well, but at like the best of the best Min-Mins aren't going to be getting edge guarded that much by Joker. And neutral is an absolute pain for Joker. It's just really rough. And a lot of times, if you get the right hit to activate Arsene and you send them off stage, Joker literally just dies. He just dies. There's no the 2-frame. You don't even have to think. You could literally close your eyes, hear the up B, not know what distance he's at, and just let go of you charging, and you'll probably hit him. Is Puff a real counter pick? Yes. I feel like Pika's like slight min like I used to think it was really bad, but over time it's kind of gone to like I think Pika wins, but it's not like unwinnable. And for Sheik, I think there's only one player that's capable of making it unwinnable. So I don't think that Sheik is unwinnable either. I just think there's one person in the world that'll make Sheik unwinnable. But it also feels the same way with Jigglypuff. Like I've played against a lot of puffs, and okay, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'd be sweating. Let me change that. Puff is like there's just like random times where I do something. Yeah, it's void. For Sheik. Some like I'll try to like hit them with an arm and they press nair and it goes through and then they hit me and I'm like, I can't believe I might die from this. The best characters to pick into Min, like if you're just gonna pick up a secondary like really quickly, it's probably like Meta Knight or Puff or depending on the Min you're playing against, you could also just pick Rob. But I think like me and Proto, I don't think you could just pick up Rob and like win. You think any zoners do good against Min, or are there more desirable traits to have against her? I can't think of a single zoner that that does well. Nope. 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 Yeah, I can't think of a single zoner that does well against Min. I think she kind of just eliminates them from the game. What can Meta Knight do? Meta Knight can. There's a few things. One, Meta Knight has like 18,000 jumps. So he doesn't have to play the like, oh, she's covering the ground, or is she covering the air? He's just gonna jump above her and figure it out. But Meta Knight also can tornado through arms. So the reason that is important isn't so much so neutral, because you can just react in neutral. It's off stage, because normally a lot of the ways that Mimic gets back is by fighting. Like she like throws her arms and fights her way back to the stage. She can't do that against Meta Knight, so he kind of just like throws you off stage and kills you. And because like anything Meta Knight does, like if he grabs, like Meta Knight grabs you, um, then he like combos you off stage, and then you're like so far off stage that you have to fight your way back, and then he just hits you. Um, so you can like randomly die to like getting hit by a lot of things, and not only that, because he has like so many jumps, he can recover high, and he can ignore her ledge trapping because of down B. So it's just like a lot of things that he does that deals with what she wants to do. Like he like eliminates her biggest strengths a lot of the time while also deals with her biggest weaknesses. Yeah. Isn't Meta Knight also very amazing on hit versus movement because her attributes? Yeah, her weight sucks, her hurt bot sucks, she has no combo thingy. Proto just counter with Lucina. Yep. Welcome to top level Smash Brothers. Woo! There's very few players that don't counter pit. In fact, there's one. At the tippity top, no, there's two. There's three. Technically, there's two, but we'll say there's three. We'll count Meister, even though he goes Sora a lot, but he normally doesn't win, so I don't. It's Light and Gluto. Like they refuse. They will not. They will not switch off. We can also say Sonics, I guess, because Sonics is only gonna play Sonic. And Sonics is getting to that like upper echelon, so. But you also need characters like strong enough to not need to counterpick. And like Leo doesn't play characters strong enough to not need to counterpick outside of Aegis and Joker, but he doesn't want to play them, so he wants to play like Violet and Corrin, so he's gonna have to counterpick at some point. Yeah.
I like it. Again, another corner carry trying to really set up this win con of getting the Min off stage. Ooh, the up B snipe. You gotta watch it. That was almost your stock.
Bro,
Still
what a
fighting
flame
for
trap.
your life out here. Oh, man, gets back. But look at this. 97, now 114% racked up onto Leo's second stock. Proto still rocking 3 stocks.
Wait. Xerxel's a homie. Little kid. Okay, give me a moment, cause this video or like the stream has been so long because of all the ads that I don't have space. In fact, oh no. Man, making this video is gonna be so hard now because I think I'm gonna have to rip all of this from Twitch instead of having it like record it, which is really unfortunate. That's gonna suck. Okay. But yeah, let's go back.
Yeah, this is nuts right now. Proto is, again, I told you in the last one, it's crazy. They can just take turns obliterating each
Bro,
other.
he's mashing out every time.
It is Proto's
But
turn.
somehow he like
Just
randomly died.
It's making it look like that grab doesn't bury. Like
He's gone every time.
yeah,
And if like honestly, I feel like if you notice that again, just do a different throw.
Coming out from Proto. Can you close Leo out at peak form? Game 4
Like, bro,
out from the reverse 3-0. Not many players have done it, even statistically, right? Yeah. Leo could be one of the first to
I feel like that's just being kind of stubborn.
do it. Or I mean,
I'm actually this character on town. Hey, hold on. So look at that. Oh, we can recover. It's too lit.
Think about your glutos, your spargos. Definitely have had success, man. Even Proto does own a victory or two.
It's on a plat. We control those plats. That down smash was interesting. I might take that. Honestly, I'm surprised Proto didn't go off stage because he could have like forced the issue of him running out of fuel.
Kind of get some stocks in a very quick manner with a couple of well-placed down tilts and forward airs, and he's kind of on the way. Okay, good. Gets the air dodge through. Leo. Okay,
this is fake. This doesn't do anything.
Okay, finally gets a trade there. Jesus, the megawatt comes out, sends him packet. Leo barely hitting the ground. This is kind of rough for him.
This terrifying to be in. Can he get off stage?
Oh, but yeah, it was a trash.
Sparks are flying though. Coming back, Proto charging it up. He's been
that was a good jump.
Leo.
See ya.
Off stage, but he says,
okay, look. I think if Leo wanted to play Rob in this matchup, Leo could play Rob, but he would definitely have to figure out a better flow chart for how he's gonna deal with Min and disadvantage, because I feel like he just got reversaled an obscene amount and he wasn't going for the right situations. Like against most characters, you go for damage. Against Min, you just go for offstage and ledge trap over and over again. Like, we shouldn't be going like up till up air against Min, because who cares? Like, that damage is just rage for Min. That damage is Min being out of Nair side B %. It's like most of the high level of this game is flowchart. Yeah, I can see that high level is, but like top level, it's like you need one like going into matches, but it goes away pretty quickly. Like there are obviously situations that you can flowchart, like especially ones that are very linear and like limited options can be chosen, like against Min Min, like you throw off stage, she only has but so many options, so you kind of like uh you kind of use the what you learn from throwing Min Min off stage. That's like the start of the flowchart is throw Min Min off stage, and then you figure things out. That's like the start of the flowchart, and it's like you should have some options that force Min Min to do certain things, and that's how you branch out your flowchart. Autopilot flowchart and autopilot are very similar. Mimi has no worries about taking some up air damage from juggles if it means she lands on stage eventually. Exactly. It's so fake when like you hit Min for 60 and then she just lands in the middle of the stage. It's like, bro. Cool. That's where Min wins. Like when Min is in the middle of the stage, she's kind of just winning. It it sucks like in most matchups. She she's literally just winning. Like it sounds really dumb, and it's like, bro, that's not neutral. Like it should be neutral, but no, no, no. Been trying to control where people end up after my combos a lot more for that reason. You just up air me 6 times in a row. It's because I can't do anything about it. I get why you do it. It's like, dang, that sucks. It'll suck when you start doing up air, up air, up air, up air, to back air, and I'm like, wow, this is unfortunate. I wish he continued doing up air, up air, up air, up air, up air. Life was much better then. When I play against Light, he does that. Anyone I've played against like a decent amount and that's like asked me questions about the Moomin matchup, usually it's pretty good against Moomin. Like if Leo wanted, if we were at the same event, I would literally play him for like 2 hours and kind of just teach him. Or if like he asked me to Wi-Fi, I would just teach him. It's really like there are just certain things that you should be looking for, and he's not looking for them. So it's just giving Proto a lot more opportunities. Like that's how I feel. That's like the theme of Min Min. You don't want to give her a lot of opportunities to play the game. You want to limit her being able to play as much as possible. But when Min Min's given many opportunities to live and like play, then she's just a menace. She is like that's why I think like a lot of characters that people think beat Min Min don't necessarily beat Min Min because they give her way too many opportunities. Like people think that Palu wins, but I don't. Like Min Min's just able to play a little bit too much. Or like I used to think Diddy was really bad, but then like I started playing it a lot more and I was like I just felt like I had so many opportunities to continue to play the game and I wasn't like dying off of like weird interactions. The only problem with Diddy is that ledge trapping and sometimes edge guarding can be a little rough, but specifically ledge trapping could be a little rough, but if you can get around that, then it's not bad. So and you're not dying at really low percents, so you usually get a lot of chances to play. Yeah. I, however, am gonna end the stream now. See you. I guess we'll host somebody. Like who's who's I'm on Twitter. It's wrong TW. Uh huge fan of Tweak Talks. Oh yeah, no problem. Glad you enjoy it. Who Who do you think, or what do you think are Minmin's worst matchups other than Sheik? Jigglypuff does really well. They say Kirby does well, but I don't know. You might hear a random stream because I'm trying to see who to host. Man, all I do is follow Team Fight Tactics streamers. Maybe we. Oh, it's always a Void host. Void streaming. It's lit. So Sheik, Jigglypuff. Maybe Meta Knight. I need to play it a lot more, but it feels pretty rough. Pikachu's pretty bad, but not the end of the world. Apparently Greninja's pretty bad. I've played Greninja a bit, but I haven't played against a bunch of different people or people that are like super experienced in the matchup. It doesn't feel that rough. Yoshi, nah. Yoshi's probably even. Depending on the Min you're playing against, like if you're asking this to like pick up a character to play against Min, the most Min will just auto lose to Rob. Probably auto lose to Pikachu. Fox does really well. The weird thing about Fox is every time I play against Fox, I'm confused if Fox wins or if it's even. But I also know that I know Fox really well, and I don't know if every Fox knows Min really well. I'm setting who up? Fox? Fox is not that hard. Like, if you want to pick up like a character against Min that like if you really want to like people have a hard time with Roy, like Min's have a hard time with Roy. Wario and Wolf. Wolf is so easy to play into Min if the Min doesn't know it. Like it feels like Min's worst matchup if the Min doesn't know how to play it. Cuz bro just jumps and you're just like, "What is happening?" Like, huh? But if they know it, then Wolf's fine. Hmm? Puff Min is one of Puff does really well. Just gets into blind spots a lot. Honestly, I'll play you on Wolf Fox. It's lit. Wait, no, you're starting to learn that. Never mind. See you. All right, yeah, we're gonna host Void. It's gonna be rough me editing this video, but it is what it is. Really sucks that I have to record. See, that's when it gets weird, when videos get weird, because I have to record me recording. Or like record me streaming, and then the sound just gets really messed up because it's like delay on top of delay, and dang it, man. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Or I won't. See you. Stream ends once you join? Bro. It's all good because you get to see Void's face. See you.